In this video, we got a nice little mini scheme for y'all out of the gun bunch wide. I am in the Miami playbook, but I know there's a few teams that have this exact formation and plays. Really, it's just one play that we're going to scheme off of, which is going to be the clear out. I'm pretty sure I've already dropped this as a money play. So we're going to have two really good money plays, and then I think like three good check downs. And then whatever else this formation have, it's one of the best formations in the game. Like you got verticals, and they got some pretty decent run plays like with RPOs and things like that. But again, we're going to focus on clear out and show y'all some different route combos that's going to be able to beat zone and man coverage. So let's jump to the practice field and show you how we get this done. All right, so first let's go ahead and talk about the money play setup. And this is a money play where you can actually bomb to two different people. So a couple things about this play: if you're on the right hash, you want the bunch to the left side. If you're on the left hash, you want the bunch to the right side. What you're going to go ahead and do is put X on a comeback route, put B on a post. I like to stem the post all the way down. You don't have to, but that's just something I like to do. And then the running back on the Texas route. Double team whoever you need to. Get out the pocket if you can. First, we're going to show you the main way to throw this, which is going to be the RB. So this is what it's going to look like. You're just going to be able to lead this away from the safety. I might have let that a little too far. Okay, he got to it. Doing this with Miami is OP. You put that running back 98 speed at that middle position, and it's basically over, especially if you're going against tier 2 teams. Like, there's really not a lot of people that can catch that guy. But I also want to show you, you can also actually bomb this to B. So like, let's say for whatever reason you run this once, or they're just playing the middle safety. They're going to have to watch RB. If they don't, you can throw it to RB. But if they do, for whatever reason, you actually have B for another type of one-play touchdown in the same formation, the same play. So that makes this play like that much better. It's basically double the money. But from here, let's jump into a couple other route combos. All right, one of my main route combos is going to be primarily for man coverage, but can also be zone coverage. Is going to be put X on an out route. It's going to be one of those quick out routes, and those are like really OP. From here, you're going to go ahead and put RB on either a post or a deep crosser. It's really up to you. The deep crosser probably does a little bit better against man coverage. The inside wide receiver, put him on a corner route and stem it all the way down. The running back on a Texas route and B on a streak. This is going to be primarily for man coverage. We're going to be looking for the corner route, Texas route, or out route, but also the post route can beat man coverage. But I want to show you again, zone A will get open real quick, but the setup is really for RB. That's why we put it there for the zone coverage. But let me just show you real quick. You can hit A for a nice little gain right here, possession, catch it. And you can even lead this up and sometimes get some more yards. It just depends on where the defense is at, where their zones. But let's go ahead and set it back up. Go ahead and put them on a post route, out route, stem that post route down one, Texas route, and a streak. But I just wanted to show you this can also be zone right here. Oh, they just bumped the hell out of them. But even if they don't bump him, he'll get open a lot quicker. Let me get you a good one. I don't even know why that throw was red right there. That made no sense. Corner route, post route. And then I'll show you what it looks like with the crossing route. And it's kind of up to you if you want to do a crossing route with RB or a post route. Some people might pick the crossing route because you don't have to do that extra stem down. But this is what it does look. Why does he keep bumping them now? But this is what it looks like against zone coverage when you're running the post route. Now, obviously, the user can go pick that up. But that's why we have the Texas route there. The Texas route is the go-to check down. If the user goes and tries to help on the bunch side, 9 times out of 10, the Texas route is going to be wide open. But let's jump into the man coverage to show you what this looks like against man coverage. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and show you what it looks like against man coverage. So same thing, X on an out route, RB on a post, and then go ahead and stem that down once. Inside wide receiver on a corner, stem that all the way down, and then the running back and B, the running back on a Texas route, B on a streak. Now this is basically a clear out for the post route, just like zone. Now the middle wide receiver, like the way I have it set up, is either going to be your fastest wide receiver or your best wide receiver. And if the user doesn't go and help on the post route, the B is going to clear out any deep zones on that side. So the post route is going to get open 9 times out of 10. And if they do go help, you got the Texas route. Everything is basically a clear out for RB and the running back. If you have a good tight end, because the tight end is going to be at the A position, he will beat man coverage every single. It's like if you go to your matchups right here. Right now I have terrible matchups. Like I'm red and yellow, which yellow doesn't make any sense to me on the left side because that's like a superstar wide receiver right there. But if you have green on any of these matchups right here, any of these routes can beat man coverage. But because we do have a speed mismatch at the RB position, we're still going to be able to beat man coverage. And again, the Texas route is OP against man coverage. So let's just show you what it looks like. Again, like we're clearing out for the post route. He can't keep up with them at all speed wise. So we're going to get that all day if the user doesn't go and help. And then let's say that the user does go and help. So that means we should have the Texas route wide open. Again, everything else is to clear out for the Texas route and the post route. So like, let's just say that the user's going to help. We got the Texas route. Man coverage, they are not stopping the Texas route. You can have the best DB at the sub linebacker position. The Texas route is going to win every single time. So those are going to be my go-tos. And then if you are running the money play, obviously we have the comeback route with X. That's also going to beat man coverage. I'm 10 times out of 10. As long as you can time it, it's 10 times out of 10. So that's going to be my primary route combo against man coverage. Let's jump into a couple other route combos. My next go-to route combo is going to be one y'all have seen on previous videos. Go ahead and motion the running back over, put them on a wheel route. Once you see that wheel route, you probably already know what's coming. Go ahead and put A on a post, RB on a drag, your X wide receiver on an out route, and then go ahead and put B on a drag route as well. This is basically clearing out for the running back. He gets wide open against all zones. The more you can wait, the better this is going to work. But if you have to, throw it as quick as possible. He's going to get open pretty quick, even if they're sending like a heavy 5-man blitz. And then you do have the double drag that will get open as well. So let's go ahead and show you what that looks like. Post route, out route, wheel route. And you just kind of have to pick and choose who you're going to throw to right here. But you can see B's going to also get open. So like, let's say the user is going to help on the wheel route. You can just wait a little bit longer and the drag route will get open as well. But if the user doesn't go and help on the wheel route, 10 times out of 10, it's going to be wide open against all zone coverages. You just kind of throw it to the inside or just throw a straight bullet pass to him and you're going to get it there. There's nobody even close to him to try to make a play on it, but that is my go-to against zone coverage if I need like a nice little check down. All right, then we're going to go ahead and add my go-to when it comes to beating zone coverage. Again, if you've seen my previous videos, you already know what route combo this is going to be. Go ahead and motion the running back out. We're going to do a double drag with the 2 inside wide receivers and the 2 outside wide receivers from them, put them on deep crossers. So it's going to look something like this. And then X, we're going to put on a comeback route. The comeback route is just primarily for man coverage. If you're not ready for it and then you see that it's man coverage, go to the comeback route 10 times out of 10. But right here is going to be primarily for zone. And if it's zone, one of the drag, or I'm not going to say one, both of the drag routes are going to get wide open at some point in time, and also the crossing routes can get open. Basically, if they play shallow, the crossing routes are going to get open. If they leave them on default or they're playing deep with their zones, the drag routes are going to get open. The user can only guard one, and he's going to have to pick and choose who he wants to help on. But I'm going to show you first. We can throw it to Y, and that's going to be your running back. So that's going to be OP. You can make some moves in the open field. But let's say that your user or the user goes and tries to help on Y. I'm going to show you eventually B or A will get open. Not eventually, it doesn't take that long, but you're going to see once he crosses, you can throw it to A2 and get at least 7 to 10 yards. And again, it just depends on the user. So that's going to be my other go-to route combo. And then you can just start mixing in other things. Like I said, you have verticals, which is a really good default quick snap play that you can run. And then add in the run plays that you have available. From here, we're going to jump into a game and show y'all these route combos, this little scheme being used against a real user. All right, we got a game against USC. I have been loving the 3-3 stack more than the 4-2-5 we've been running, but not all the teams have the 3-3 stack. I have been running with Miami a lot more because of this. Now I don't even have my safeties subbed in where I'm supposed to, but this defense right here has been OP, just shutting down the run and just having like all the zones available to shut down the pass too. Like you see right here, not a bad little dot right there. I'm not gonna lie, that was a nice little dot between the zones right there. But if you can make minor adjustments, you can lock people up big time. And if you could get a good user in the middle, which I think Miami has like a 94 speed safety you can put right there, which I have not subbed in yet, you can definitely lock up. But I just like it because you can again, it's good for the run and the pass right there. And they get off the edge quick like that a lot just by themselves. One, they actually, matter of fact, let me put in that I don't know why they don't start their 85 overall defensive end, but they got a decent D line. Wait, what? And there's really nothing crazy to it. Like I just bring the safety down to where they have more wide receivers, and I usually use the other vert hook, which I wasn't able to right there. That should be a pick. Oh, okay, that's all right. So basically, I don't use the cover zero shell with this. I just use the basic default cover 3 drop, and the middle safety that's deep, I'll bring them to the side that has the most wide receivers, and I'll play the other vert hook on the opposite side just in case somebody tries to run deep on that slot. I'm there for that. Like, look how everything is just bagged up. He just threw up a prayer. That should be a pick again. So now we got him in a 4th and 20. And again, I don't even have like anybody subbed in like I'm supposed to for my sub linebacker position or anything like that. But we got him in a 4th and 20. Go ahead and punt that ball to us. We'll call a fair catch and start getting some plays ran for y'all. All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and start this off with a money play. This might be cover 4 or cover 4 quarters. Most people have been running cover 4 quarters lately, and this actually does beat match coverage as well. Especially just having that speed right there. That speed at that position is crazy. Yeah, we got it. We got it. Just lead it away from that safety. There ain't nobody catching this, man. Chris Johnson Jr. is crazy fast. There goes a nice little one-play touchdown for you. All right, back to defense. So y'all see every time I move this safety down, and again, whatever side I move them down, I play the opposite side vert hook. And normally I put the middle or the other linebacker on a quarterback contain. I messed up right there. Especially if I'm going against a running quarterback that, like, if I'm going against like Alabama or anybody that's got a quarterback that is known to run the ball, I'm going to put a quarterback spy every single time. I'm definitely bringing this guy down here. Pinching that D line will bring you down. That's fine with me. We can do that. We can do that. Bagged up. Tell you, this 3-3 stack is actually really nice. It's my go-to defense right now. If I'm using a team and they got the 3-3 stack, I'm using that 100%. Basically, if they don't have the 4-2-5, they got the 3-3 stack. So those are my go-to defenses. But I do like the 3-3 stack a little bit better. When they get in a passing situation, I always spread the D line and quarterback contain. He might get me right here. Okay, he didn't do a streak right there. That's good. If it's a passing situation, I spread my D line and quarterback contain 100%. If I'm not sure, if they could possibly be running the ball, I'll pinch or I'll be shifting my line towards the side the running back could go. Again, screen pass. Like we kind of played that. But we messed up. Man, and that's the thing about this game. Like, people get bailed, bro. Like, you could lock them down and get them in 4th downs, like, over and over again, but they just seem to continue to get bailed and bailed and bailed. It gets annoying, honestly. And it's the worst when you're sending 3 guys, but they're still having like all the time in the world. Like, I'm talking 7 seconds, 8 seconds. And then they just get open because the wide receiver comes down from a streak and then he gets open. That is the worst. But other than that, there's no issues with this defense. You can see right there, I just followed the streak in the seams right there. That's something you do have to watch if you do drop down the solo side safety, or not the solo side, the middle safety. Or you can also, I was gonna man him up actually. This is fine too. I'm there for that. Don't throw it. Don't throw it. Like right there, just too much time. Just too much time. He get bailed out with the wheel route 30 yards downfield. Like, it's just too much time. But now we're just gonna go to man coverage. We're just gonna high risk, high reward right here. We're pressing. Either you're winning or I'm winning. Whoever's guarding the running back, I'm guarding. I did not mean to go in like that. That's fine. Get him down, get him down, get him down. Yeah, I hate when that happens, but that is me bluff blitzing. So I was too close to the O-line right there. What you got? What you got? Play that. Oh, like, that dive is insane to me. Like, you jump to your knees first. That makes no sense. Like, they do have a good dive on this game, a dive and tackle animation, but you get that one way too much where he's just like, it's a give up dive. But it is what it is. GG's to you on that touchdown. All right, so normally if I wanted to, I could run the money play over and over again until they stop it. But I do want to show you the other route combos and show you how you can get things done. Like, if you go against somebody that's comp, eventually they're going to try to make some type of adjustments. to shut down the money play. But even then, people that are comp, they struggle to stop the money play. Their go-to way of stopping the money play is just sending a blitz. But this is the other go-to right here against zone coverage. See, I was a little iffy about throwing it to the running back. I didn't know if he was going to try to play the running back, but that's why we have the quick out route right there. And if that was the case, I could have waited for my drag route. Let's go ahead and run it again. Wheel route, motion him over, out route, post route, double drag. It'll look something like this. The fact that he's even playing the flat right there. And if you wait a little longer, you can get the wheel route a little bit further downfield like that too. Let's jump into a couple of other route combos. Like, he's not watching the money play. I could just bomb him again. He's not learning. This actually might be man coverage right here. So let's set up the man coverage route combo. Do we have any mismatch? I don't know if this is man coverage, but it could be. Do we have any mismatches? Can't even check. Oh, that's the wrong button. We're all yellow, so it could go our way. We do have the Texas route, like I always tell y'all, the best route against man coverage. Don't overthink it. If you see man coverage, wait for that Texas route. If there's nobody in the middle of the field helping, it's gonna win every single time. But I'm not sure what else could have possibly won right there. All right, this is looking like man coverage, and we actually have a green mismatch with our tight end. So when we run this corner route right here, that's probably who we're going to be looking for. So let's set up everything the way we've been setting it up. I'm pretty sure he's going to help on the Texas route this time. And that should leave our tight end one-on-one right here with man coverage. Look at that, wide open. Always check your matchups. If you have that mismatch, they're going to win 10 times out of 10. And that's why it's there. If you have that green mismatch, take advantage of it.